Alright my cronies, let's talk about how much it actually costs to make a movie. Okay, so you can think of films as two types. There's short and then there's feature-length films. A short film is anything that's around 40 minutes or less, and a feature film is above 90 minutes. From my extensive research into any film that's won an Oscar since 1990, I found that most of the short films that won an Oscar were made by Disney and they're normally animated. The other ones couldn't find the budgets for. So the lowest budget feature-length film that won an Oscar was $4 million. The highest being, I think it was Avatar at $237 million. For Best Picture, the range is from 4 million to 200 million, which is a 4,900% difference. For Best Cinematography, the difference in budget, 1,857%. Any short film that's won an Oscar, from the budgets that I could find that weren't Disney films, that was $5,000 and $10,000, making the difference between the highest budget short film and the lowest budget feature-length film that's won an Oscar, hold on, 72,767.2727%. That's a lot of difference. So to pay for this, I'm making art. I will be making art. I saw this guy on YouTube make an easel out of 3 pieces of wood. People are hoarders. We hoard everything and we're like, oh yeah, I'll use it one day. So the main reason film budgets go up so much is because of the people. Like, you're paying people, so you're paying the cameraman, then the assistants, then the sound guy or the girl, then you have the actors. The actors are like the biggest cost. What I'm gonna do is not pay anyone. I'll try and pay expenses. That's what I need your help with. Please help us fundraise. Kickstarter link is here. It's also down in the description below. If you want extra information about the project, it's all on our website, www.decadesfilm.gq. Oh, I didn't switch on the plug. And then when it comes to budget, another thing you have to look at is the location cost, like the filming location and transportation. The more people you have, the more you're going to end up spending. Big production houses like Warner Brothers and Disney and all of them, they have their own studios, so they have their own spaces to do everything in. The other thing to consider is copyright, licensing, to do mainly with music, because a lot of the footage you're getting yourself. Welcome to my art class. I'm your art teacher, Mr. Green, because that is a colour. The next thing when it comes to the cost of a film is the equipment you use. A lot of the cameras that you see in like professional films cost around £20,000, dollars. We're kind of looking at the cost of the camera, cost of the equipment. This is the worst designed thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, so I've been looking online for like mainly people who are starting out in the industry. So people who are looking for experience, like photographers, videographers, designers, actors, actresses. The most expensive part of making a movie is the people. The more experienced people you want, the more it's going to cost. So when fundraising for a movie, there are different ways to do it. I started a Kickstarter and a GoFundMe. From that, hopefully we can raise maybe say like 1,000 or 2,000. Then these paintings are going up for sale, aid that process. And that's pretty much what makes up a movie budget. If you want to help support the Decades film, make sure to head on over to the GoFundMe page. I'll be back. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm not touching the camera because there's paint on my hands. Look.